What's going on, people, people, people? I feel like I did a video in the crib in a second. I keep being in the bricks trying to goddamn give y'all some content, but I'm in the crib right quick. We're gonna get to it's gonna be a real quick video. Got a couple things that we gotta get to. First, we gotta give you the difference between best, favorite, and greatest. People get these confused when we talk about rappers for some reason. There's a difference between the best rappers, your favorite rappers, and greatest. Yes, it's a difference between greatest and best. When you're talking about the best, you're talking about technical abilities, um, storytelling abilities, your flow, how good you actually are as a rapper. Not anything about sales, not anything about even discography. It's more about how good you are at putting words together when you talk about best. When you talk about greatest, you talk about impact. You talk about your discography. You talk about how you also need to be pretty decent lyrically, but then you're also talking about how like you put how you're able to put everything together as a package completely, like good lyrically, good discography, and how your impact was on the genre, no matter what the genre is. We're talking about rap and R&B mostly on this page, but just in general, how your impact on the genre has a lot more to do with greatness than almost anything, in my opinion. And then your favorite is just who are your favorite to listen to. That's the easiest one. When people do top fives and people get mad at somebody else's top five, usually their top five is just who their favorite rapper is, or you do a top 10. It's the same type of thing. So, for instance, let me do it like this. To me, and not quite in order, but as close to order as I can get it. This can be very. The top five from me are in order, but outside of that, it's very rocky how this goes. The greatest rappers of all time to me are Big Daddy Kane, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Biggie, Cool G Rap, KRS One, Kendrick Lamar, Ice Cube, LL Cool J, Rakim, Scarface, Nas, Tupac, and Jay Z. Right outside of that, Common, Drake, The Game, they're like right outside that top 15. They could actually be in the 15 maybe, but to me they might be top 20. But if you had them in your top 15, I wouldn't be mad. That's who I would consider the greatest rappers of all time. And yes, Drake is hip hop. We're gonna stop acting like Drake not hip hop. I'm gonna talk about that too. Y'all are saying Drake ain't hip hop is crazy. He's been in rap battles with Common. He's been in rap battles with Pusha T. He's had shots at him from Joe Budden. He's been in a rap battle with Kendrick Lamar. Those are four very, very respectable rappers. So to call him not hip hop is kind of odd to me. He's probably rapped on 70% of his projects. 70% of his music is rap. I actually like Drake's R&B a little more than I like his rap. It just I like the R&B side of Drake a little more. But to act like he's not hip hop is insane to me. You don't really get more hip hop from Drake. And if you listen to his early projects, he was very, very, very hip hop. He did a lot of rapping. So we got to stop this. Drake is not a rapper. Drake is pop. All the rappers make pop, and I'm saying this. I'm not the biggest Drake fan at all. I don't listen to a lot of Drake, but I just tell the truth. I don't have I'm not gonna lie because I like another rapper more than another one. Drake is definitely hip hop. We have to stop that narrative now. Drake is hip hop. Drake makes pop music. Drake makes R&B music, and Drake makes rap music. Drake makes hip hop music. Been in four rap battles. I'm never gonna say no someone that's been in four rap battles ain't hip hop. All right. Next, to me, the best rappers, the most lyrical. I'm not gonna do as many as I did for the other ones, but I'm gonna do the best rappers to me lyrically. Rock Marcy, Lupe Fiasco, Black Thought, Brownsville Kai, MF Doom. When you talk about best, those to me are the five best rappers. Just putting pen in the paper, putting words together, and still being able to make decent music. That's what I mean by best. Now, when we talk about my favorite rappers, Then it gets to a whole nother it gets different again. My favorite rappers of all time are Pop, Jay Z, Jeezy, Scarface, The Clips, Gotti, Boosie and Webby, Beanie Siegel, the Step Brothers, who was Starlito and Don Trip, Biggie. And then right outside of them, Nas, Kendrick, ESTG, Rock Marcy, Bodie James will probably make up my top 15. But then there's other rappers I really like Future, Kodak, Mozzie, Fab, Lil Wayne, G Herbo. Now, I mean, my favorite is different than who I think is the best and who I think is the greatest. And people need to learn to separate all of that. I can to know the difference between who I really like the most, who I listen to the most, who I relate to the most, who music I feel the most, versus who was the greatest by the impact on the culture, versus who is the best at just putting pen to paper and making that shit work. That was the main thing I wanted to get at. The other thing I wanted to get at was I have a clothing website, Shopify, rootedandfly.shopify.com. I'm gonna take off the Shopify and just make it into a better website soon. The main thing I'm gonna say about that is if you're a black owned clothing brand and no black owned designers or have like state wear like I got on or something like that. And I mean, I want to support more that I try to support more the new upcoming artists, the newer rappers, the newer R&B singers that are less known. I want to support them. I put them on my page. I put them on my I try to put them on my YouTube, on my Shopify, all that. So rootedandfly.shopify.com. There's already some black designer brands up there, some black owned brands. That's what we're trying to support the most, more than nothing against people wearing European fashions. I try to help my people out as much as I can. Know what I mean, so black owned brands. If you have one, if you know one, give me their link, send it to me. I'm always support. I put their clothing on, and I put it on my website. I partner with them. Yeah, just check my website out, rootedandfly.shopify.com. We're gonna do it. I gotta watch my Panthers page. I see I got the Panthers hat on. The World Series last night was amazing. Not I mean, baseball got the best postseason ever. I'm a basketball head, football and baseball, but baseball got the best playoffs. I think basketball got the best regular season, and Super Bowl is the best version of the championship. But baseball altogether got the best playoffs. But I'm a bigger basketball head than anything. Know what I mean, but yeah, I'm about to go watch my Panthers play. Y'all see, I got the Panthers hat. I always got the Panthers hat on Saturday. Every time y'all see me on Sunday. Every time y'all see me on Sunday, it's Panthers Nation. Know what I mean, if you ain't nigga, but you know it's Panthers Nation still. Know what I mean, yeah. That's gonna be the end of this video. I might do another one tomorrow. Yeah, that's it for this one.